We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cincinnati Bengals.
To kick off for Cincinnati.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow. Go on, yellow, yellow.
The first carry now, Brashon Smith. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know, what do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's sent out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup, so they've got 2nd and 2.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And the defender comes away with it. And the Bengals will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
And he powers ahead ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Ooh, and almost an opening drop pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it, so the potential turnover winds up on the ground. Does, though, bring up 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 43.
Play action, Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's brought in. It's his back, Rashawn Smith. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs go up 6-0 here in the first. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bengals nothing. Harrison Butker, the kickoff, 14-6.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Danny Gray to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Out
of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
11 MT, 180.
Burrow from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A 6-yard gain on the play. And the Bengals have a first down. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. Dive play straight ahead. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tackled on the play by one of the linemen, Omar Norman Lott.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
On one, ready?
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Burrow out of the shotgun. Runs on the left sideline. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That one hits for 30. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Finds his back complete. Has a big hole left. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals start to fight back with their first points of this game. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
I don't mind that play action shot at all, Kate, especially in this circumstance. The only problem is I think that defensive coordinator was thinking the way the offensive coordinator was, as they defended that pretty darn well.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Yellow.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. This finds its targets. That's Royals. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Yellow.
Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's all the way across midfield down to inside that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And he gets back to the line, but no more.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. It's caught in stride by Rice. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Attack. Go on.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing again, Mahomes. No, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Third down, it's Mahomes. That's Smith on the slant. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow to the air now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
11, Thomas.
On 2nd and 10 now, it's Burrow. It's his running back. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
12,
6.
11, Thomas. 11, Mighty.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. It's him on the in route. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. Called in by Gray. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4. Back to throw, Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. He has room past the 25. Still fighting forward. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game.
Bengals 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
180.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 3 now.
It's just 12. 12. Hey, can.
Burrow setting to throw. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals cut it to a field goal game.
17. Bengals 14. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Brought in by his backsmith. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
I don't need to. 15. 180.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. He has this one past the 15 and will start downhill into Bengals territory.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Blitz coming. Mahomes. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But it looked like the Chiefs got this one back. Oof, lucky break there, making that recovery. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They dodge the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
Yellow. Attack.
3rd and long for him here. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on 3rd down. Instead, it's incomplete. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And this one's going to approach the 10, but looks like it's down right at the 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
On 1, ready?
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. They're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
On 2, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Dumped off to his running back. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
The give here on 2nd. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
1st down from the 42.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Stop! 11 MT, 11 MT. Stop!
Burrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10.
On 2.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Stop!
1st down, Burrow to throw. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's get set. 180. 180. Stop.
They'll try and punch it in. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
11, 11, 11. 180. 180. Stop.
Now Burrow. Into the crowd. That pass is intercepted. Picked off by Jeffrey Bossa. And the Chiefs take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
At their own 7-yard line.